Behind me on camera is where we used to have our control room. And we had a set of monitors in there to monitor different areas of the jail. One night, one of my partners, we were sitting in the control room and we looked up at the video monitor, which actually covered our hospital cell. There was nobody in the hospital cell at the time. Anyway, we see this almost like mist, like somebody had blown out cigarette smoke, but in a round ball type thing on the monitor. And it was just kind of free floating. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's got to be an explanation for this. So went and checked cameras, all this, cleaned the lenses, everything. There was no ambient light or anything back in that area to where there'd be a reflection or something. I thought, oh, well, my partner goes, hey, I'm gonna go see if I can touch it. And and to the naked eye, you couldn't see anything in the hospital cell. So he went back there and I was guiding him on the monitor. I was saying, okay, go to your right, go to your left. Okay, you're right underneath it right now. And he goes, okay, I'm gonna try to touch it. So he went to raise his hand and he was probably about that far from touching it and it shot straight up. That freaked me out, and like I said, I'm getting goosebumps right now. It disappeared, it went away, and roughly about 45 minutes later, it reappeared. And so me, I'm a self-proclaimed chicken when it comes to the paranormal or ghosts. I said, well, I'm gonna brave up and I'm gonna see if I can touch it. Well, he guided me in there. There was nothing there, but he could see it on the monitor. And he guided me into position like I did with him. And I started to raise my hand and I was praying, please don't feel anything. So I just about got to the point of touching it and it shot straight up. It never happened again. I cannot explain why it was there. Like I said, it looked like cigarette smoke. We checked the windows for lighting, we checked the camera, we checked the monitor. There was no explanation for it. So, was I a believer before then? Not really. Now I'm more convinced there's something in this building. And then my other experience, of course, was I was doing some work on the other side of the detention center, the jail here. I was upstairs, and that used to be the living quarters for various sheriffs. And there were two of us working again. And I was at the top of the stairs behind closed doors and I heard somebody walk up the stairs. Well, I thought somebody was gonna mess with me because deputies played tricks on you, other detention played tricks on you. Well, there was only two of us. One always had to stay in this control room you see behind me. So I opened the door real fast hoping to scare them and there was nothing there. So I came down the stairs at a rapid rate and was talking to my partner. I said, who was in the building? Who was upstairs with me? I said, you gotta be serious with me because somebody came up the stairs, the floor was creaking, I heard the steps. He goes, Bob, nobody's been here. So I was looking all around for deputies, patrol cars, and they were all out on patrol. It was just my partner and I in here. So I don't like that side of the building as well because I'm not making this up. Like I said, I didn't believe in that stuff really before. And now my experiences in this building have my mind going, well, it's a good possibility it's there. So I can tell you about a detective of mine who's now retired, who was in the jail setting up for a haunted house that our Explorer Scouts used to put on. And he was in our main cell, which is kind of behind me, and he was just making sure everything was up to par because the next night we're going to open for the haunted house. And he was in the main cell and he heard a door slam, one of the cell doors upstairs slam really loud. Well, in his mind, he's thinking law enforcement. Oh, great, somebody's in the building. He's not thinking ghosts, spooks, anything like that. And he, of course, thought somebody's in, so he pulled out his gun and announced himself all the way up, and all the cell doors were wide open. Nothing was shut. He says, he told me, he goes, I will never go back in that building again. He said he hightailed it out of the building, shut off the lights, locked it, and wouldn't come back in here unless somebody was with him. And this is a guy who, big, tough, you know, good sized strapping deputy, and he does not like this building either.